Hi, it's Lee with Craftsman Direct. I am at 4515 Lazy River. It is Monday, last day in August, and we are looking at some repairs for Barry, and we've got a brick mold here. Let's do the whole thing. What is that brick mold running? My guess 10 feet. Underneath this soffit cap right there. Let's take a nice long look at that guy while we're up there. We've got a tree hanging out really close to a chimney, and I told Barry we would give him 1 foot of distance away from that while we're up there with the ladder doing stuff. Everything looks pretty good. I would like to, let's see, take a look at this fascia board right up underneath the porch right there, and while we're up there it looks like it's got some movement on it. In the front of the house we've got, and I know the sun's right into the camera, but there is a piece of siding here intersecting with the flashing that is, oh gosh, 25 feet long, maybe 20 feet anyway, probably 4 inches, with the 1.5 inch reveal, failed reveal that you don't see. 2 pieces to the right of that on the wall, the little corner click piece, and that one that's got a little bit shaved off the bottom. We've got several of the trim boards here to the left of the window and on the far left of the home itself on the edge. Since the quotes are free, I don't know if he would be interested in us just throwing in some numbers here to put some sealer on the porch, but we'll certainly do that. We're going to go to the crest of his little porch, and we're going to replace all of the siding boards all the way down, and I'm going to get a picture of that. Actually, I can get a picture of that with this thing. Not many things I love more than my camera and my GPS. So get me a hard copy picture, and I can count boards as well as I can from that still picture. Here on the corner of the house, let's get some Bondo in that thing. I'm sorry, caulk in that thing, so he doesn't fail to lose that. Alright, let's see. I'm going to do this, and we're just going to the top of the roof. There's some really good boards in here, but you know, let's go to the very first board that's got an angle on it and take it all the way down to the bottom board. Wendell, when you paint this house, it's got a whole bunch of these little nail holes in it. The siding boards are actually in good shape, but those nail holes, they've got to be filled with the Silicone 2 GE caulk, 25-year warranty, paintable, and I know it's $8 a tube, but we'll just suck it up and buy it anyway. Caulking stuff like this everywhere. On this back side, since we're back here, I'm going to throw in a quote to replace that scuttle door. It looks like it's about moving that way. What do we got?
At the edges of the roof, at the top. I don't know how that looks.
All right.
But
let's take a look at the end caps. We got a corner here that's got some black lines in it. We have got another one here, right there. Got some black lines in it. Let's take a look at those while we're up there, make a determination, and if we find it, let's go ahead and quote for the customer what it would take to replace that if we find it bad. Otherwise, let's just caulk and paint. You see that line of siding running up to the chin board. You got a nice gap that shouldn't be there. It's drinking water. And I think we already said we're going to replace the siding on this side from the crest of the porch down because of board number 4. And board number 4 is going to make us do that. It's kind of falls in the neighborhood of it makes sense to just do it. I don't see any bad trim back here until we get to this piece. Let's take out 1 foot on the corner of this little back porch. Customers asked that we replace these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces that are 8 foot long. I don't see any bad pieces on those little 4-inchers on the left or right. Let's take a long hard look at that soffit, and I can tell it's already gone. That corner piece right there on the house. And the bad thing is, let's also quote putting a metal drip edge. Basically that's a piece of galvanized steel that's going to run the left length all the way to the right length underneath those shingles. So this is the last time that we're asked over here to do repairs to soffits. We got a deck, clean and seal, probably, I don't know, 15 by 12 roughly, and looks like, I don't know if that's a sealer here, but it doesn't feel like latex. They call this stuff painted stain, which actually has pigment color, but it still penetrates the wood. Pressure wash is going to leave that looking horrible with paint flaking everywhere, which is our goal. If it flakes, get it off. If it doesn't, let it stay and then come back with whatever color he would like. And probably, well, most definitely quote a pressure clean. Bunch of dirt dauber nests like you got stuck up in that corner. We would like to go ahead and get that guy out of here. Bunch in the front as well. Turning the corner again. Don't know if he might like to have a pretty fence, but we will add that and he can decide. All quotes will be itemized by part. Here again we've got this bad corner. We don't see anything going wrong with the chimney except that one board that is about 3 feet long. It's let's see, 18 feet up. And here again, we need to get that tree off the chimney or it's going to be scraping and cutting. And I think we're done. Are we done?
Unless you can visually tell on the other side of that chimney if the 6 boards are, it's suspect. You'd have to go to the front again and see. But
all right. That very top board, I agree, does not look good.
Yeah. And the same,
okay.
It looks about the same on the other side.
All right, here's what we're going to do.
A few boards.